What's going on, guys? Kevin here from IDJNOW. I'm hanging out with Jay over at Denon DJ. It's the 2020 NAMM show here in Anaheim. Jay, as you're going to hear his voice, he is totally from Southern California. He's a local.
I get Australia quite a lot, but I can assure you it is London.
But we are here today showing off some exciting new products from Denon DJ, and it looks like we've got the 6000M PRIME, the 6000 PRIME, and the X1850 PRIME. To me, looks like a big upgrade from the 5000 series.
It is indeed. These products have matured. They're very much part of the PRIME series family extension, along with the SC6000 as well. So we'll start with the SC6000, an absolute beast of a media player. What we've got here is all of it powered by Engine OS. Now, this is nothing new, but it's been kind of our product that we're kind of relaunching to just let people understand the power that's actually inside this. Because when you buy this hardware, the OS is constantly evolving. It's always changing. We're adding new features, whether it be tidal streaming, whether it be key sync, whatever it is, we're adding all new features in there. So that's at the very heart of the SC6000.
I don't want to interrupt, but I remember seeing some things on the launch on this. So similar to what's in the Prime 4, I can put my own hard drive into this machine?
Absolutely, yeah. So what we've got here for devices at the front, you've got an SD card slot and a USB slot. There are two USB slots at the back, and if I just pick this up at the bottom, you may or may not be able to grab that. But if I show you this here, this panel here unscrews and enables you to put in a 2.5-inch drive in there as well, just like you can do on the Prime 4.
Up to what size hard drive?
So on the Prime 4, DJs have been using a 4TB SSD drive, and that is a pretty phenomenal amount of music.
That's a lot of music.
If you mix that with the ability to access Tidal's 60 million songs, you know, you're going to be in request heaven.
So let's touch on that real quick. So you said access to Tidal. So now this sends out a Wi-Fi. This is a Wi-Fi.
Absolutely.
Talk to me. Like I have no idea what I'm talking about right now.
No problem at all.
Just go for it.
The SC6000, the 5000M, and both the 6000s, as well as Prime 4, Prime 2, Prime Go, let's just say everything, has got Wi-Fi technology built into it. So what that means is we had that released, and we had a beta out last year, and now Tidal is official.
Right.
So what you can do here is essentially toggle between all of your drives and playlists that you've got on your USB, and if I've now toggled that to Tidal, so now I can pick all of Tidal's curated playlists. So I've got my own playlist from Tidal. We'll not go there because they're not very good, but we'll go to their curated one. So let's say I want to go to a workout, nice high energy. So I've got all these different genres that have been curated by Tidal. So let's do a hip hop workout. Who doesn't love a hip hop workout?
I love a good hip hop workout. That's how I start my mornings. So
I can pick any of these songs. So you're getting all the metadata. These are the ratings directly from Tidal. You've got the track length. You've got all the artwork. You simply just swipe the song. So excuse me, it's playing. So if I swipe that, you'll notice that's downloading. That's done. That's now downloaded. So what's happening is that's cached that into the internal memory. So if the Wi-Fi goes down right now, or someone pulls the cable out, you've still got this full song to play.
So now in the internal memory, that's just on the device. That's not going into the hard drive?
No, okay. So that's just goes into, so when I load a new song, that is then cleared out, and it will do it for the next song as well.
Got it.
Now what you notice as well is it's also analyzing beat grids. I can add cue points. I can add loop points in there as well, and save those loops. Now what happens is, if I turn this machine off and take that drive that information is saved to and go to another machine, if I download that same song, bam, that information is still instantly there. So we've tried to make this as future-proof and address all of the concerns that DJs had as far as streaming is concerned. It's an absolute powerhouse. As well as this, for Tidal Access, you've also got the dual layer. So again, this is something that no one else has been able to do. This is still 3 years later. The Prime series has got a lot of industry first. So the dual layer, quite simply, that means I can be playing one song. You've got the analog or digital output going into one of the channels on the mixer. I can switch to the secondary layer, I can chuck another song on, and I've got the second input. I could do a full DJ set on just one of
one deck. That's incredible.
We've also got here, we've included in from the 5000, we've got the class-leading time stretch algorithm. This means that you could play like a liquid drum and bass track at 174, slow it down by 30, 40, 50, and it's still retaining all that musical element. The kick drums are still punching through nice and clear. It's absolutely beautiful to hear. We've also got the ability to adjust the key. So what I can do here is I can then go up and down 12 semitones, so I can change the key of the song. I can also do key sync, which means that if I'm mixing between two players and they're aligned, they'll match the key that's in there as well. We've also got all of the manual loop controls as well, so you can see on here, it's also giving me that information as well as the artwork, but it's also superimposing over the top the beat parameter of the loop. We've also got all the performance pads we've got down here. So we've got the hot cue, so you've got your 8 hot cues which you can add, delete or read from a card, loops, rolls, slices, all the performance or elements that you want in there. What's kind of changed from the 5000?
It also looks, I mean, just at a glance, it looks like you've changed the buttons a little bit too, the way the buttons are.
So,
just, yeah.
yes, no, so basically the whole facade has had a real upgrade. This product has really matured. It's probably matured about 2, 3, 4 versions on. It's had quite a dramatic change, a lot more sleek, a lot more kind of appealing to the eye, especially if you're in a club. This is going to be a lot more easier on the eye. It's just had a real kind of stealth overhaul look. The new encoders, every single button has now been rubberized, including the cue and play button. The performance pads we've got down there, we've just got a nice light strip there to indicate what's going on, so we're going to get a lot more kind of visible feedback that's going on in there. The jog wheel right at the center for the SC6000, this is now increased to 8.5 inches, and we've also kind of retooled it and engineered inside so that when you're doing that fine-tuned adjustment between light and heavy, you really feel that nice control that's in there. And of course, you know, at the very centerpiece, you know, this beautiful kind of 10.1 inch. I should remember the 0.1. It's very, very important indeed. High definition screen as well. So from a performance aspect, from a management perspective, from a library perspective, all that information is there. Really, really easy for you to
crystal clear. Very easy to navigate, very easy to get around, and that's very consistent over anybody who was using the 5000 series, which is great.
And again, to kind of come back to IDJNOW OS, this is our ever-evolving operating system, which you'll find here on the M, on the 2, the Go, the 4,
so they all
the 5000. Absolutely. So this is the 6th product that we've essentially launched. IDJNOW OS is its own entity.
And obviously we jump over to the 6000M. The biggest difference is right here in this rotating platter. So,
absolutely. So again, this is increased in size, 8.5 inch. You know, for those vinyl lovers out there, scratch turntablists, for those that want that authentic foundation feel. We've also got a new quick release tab on here, so it's very easy to pop that over. If you want to put your own custom vinyl on there, you can do. And if we look underneath here, you know, this is...
It's built like a tank, man.
This is
no
I mean,
joke.
just feel that.
Yeah.
That is what you find on a turntable.
It is a turntable.
Exactly, yeah. So we're very, very proud of this and how this is involved. So there are a couple of fine little differences in the menus, just to be able to deal with the different torque adjustments to fine tune it. But essentially, these two powerhouses are almost identical.
I do have a question for you regarding file types, because I know this is a beast when it comes to what types of files it plays, and I know it's pretty much compatible. But if you could tell everybody watching, you know, what files will this play? I mean, obviously it'll play MP3, it'll play MP4.
The MP3, MP4, AAC, FLAC, WAV, AIFF. The best thing to do is to go to denondj.com, pick the product, and you'll get the full spec of everything that it plays.
All right, and these two are connected to the new X1850 Prime.
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
I can see from the back, I mean, you guys can't see the back, but it just a nicer, cleaner interface, and I can see everything is networked right into this.
Yeah, and we've also got the new locking IECs, and that's the same for the 6000 and 6000M. So again, just thinking about those moments on a main stage where kind of DJs are moving stuff around, that's no problem at all. You're going to have to push that down to lock that out.
Nice.
There's been a big surface change for the X80, from the X1800 to the 50, a more refined look. We've really punched out all of these parameters to make it even easier for DJs to be able to pick up what's going on. We've got the same kind of really cool punch out for the filter, so you've got high low pass filter, then you've got your sweep effects. On top of that, you've got all of your effects added onto here. We've now added 2 effects, so there's echo hold and also pumper. Pumper is kind of like a side chain type effect. We've got new crossfade upfaders in there, so there's a little bit more resistance in there. You've still got a nice kind of loose crossfader, which is our flex fader for those DJs wanting to use a scratching.
Right, and obviously when you've got something with motorized platter, you want something that's going to be able to hold up for the scratch DJ as well as the mobile DJ.
Do you know what?
So that's very important.
For anyone that's watching, I would strongly recommend you go and check out the JFB performance video with the X1850 and the 2 SC6000Ms, and that will show you what a world world-class turntablists can do with these.
Awesome, man. It's really exciting to see how the Prime series itself keeps evolving. We're very excited to see the 6000, the 6000M, and the 1850 make its way in. Jay, I appreciate you spending some time with us today.
My pleasure.
Guys, for more information, please check us out on IDJNOW.com. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.